Man has enough respect. Man has enough respect. Guys, recently, we've been doing some videos talking about corruption. You hear me say? I do some videos talking about the COVID relief fund and where the money there. So from there, I do a series of videos and I make nice. So where the money there? Money came to Jamaica for poor Jamaicans. For the taxi man, the bus man, the market people who can't go to market, the people where they set at school gate, the people who have look a boutique out there, the nail tech, the hair tech, the barber, the people who have look a bar, them restaurant, the Jamaican where I try, the sound man, them, the promoter them, the artist them, the producer them. Money come for everybody. But the money never go where it's supposed to go. One look of flimsy $10,000 them get. And from the other day, I start make up nice. So I get up this morning. I see this in a paper with Tufton, the Ministry of Education, how they misuse the COVID money. So the auditor general, people from the other day, I make nice, you know. From the other day, I make nice. So now I get up this morning and I see in the paper where the auditor general run some audit for the Ministry of Health. People, you'll be surprised when them do the money. Can't give account, people. Work for millions of dollars, people. How many other ministry them money got through? And just another day again in Jamaica, no accountability. Jamaica, biggest problem is not the people who are kill each other. It's the man up top who get away with everything because the people them allow them to get away with everything. Our biggest threat are the politician people, this administration. I say it already, and I say it again. Our biggest threat is administration of Andrew Ones and his minions. Listen, people, and tell me how to feel if you're a labor right here, so. No, say you don't get no money. I want to go flimsy $10,000 them give you no. PNP, yes, sir. And after giving them one $10,000, people, most of the country never get the money, you know. Send people go to Western Union to pick up the money, you know. And now I hear say, them a thing happen to the money. Listen for the money. That's how the hospital stays, sir. Come and Tufton and move money from the Ministry of Health to some other ministry when I have nothing to do with Jamaican people health. What a wicked set of people, them. Moving money from the Ministry of Health, I wonder how we can't get no bed, hospital, MRI machine, CT scan. They don't give a damn about it now. How much time it tell us education and health in Jamaica, they don't care. They move money from the Ministry of Health to some other little thing. People, some sit who go, listen, I'm gonna make it, listen this, you know. Listen this how them do in Jamaica. And nobody no got jail, you know. Listen to them do, you know, man. Jesus.
Mrs. Monroe Ellis noted the importance of using emergency procurement.
Hold on.
Mrs. Monroe Ellis noted the importance of using emergency procurement due to the nature of the COVID-19 crisis. She lauded the Ministry of Health for responding to the COVID-19 pandemic early and adopting a proactive approach. However, the Auditor General says while the ministry was required to act quickly, it failed to maintain even the most basic paper trail to facilitate transparency, accountability, and effectiveness. In one instance, the Health Ministry made payments totaling $337 million to 7 hotels and guest houses to provide quarantine accommodations. But it had a formal contract with only one of the service providers.
That's over 300. You know how much million people, another $3 million, hundreds of millions of dollars, Jamaica. When Jamaica poor and need all the person, but
service providers without formal contract were paid. Mrs. Monroe Ellis noted the importance of using emergency procurement due to the nature of the COVID-19 crisis. She lauded the Ministry of Health for responding to the COVID-19 pandemic early and adopting a proactive approach. However, the Auditor General says while the ministry was required to act quickly, It failed to maintain even the most basic paper trail to facilitate transparency, accountability, and effectiveness. In one instance, the Health Ministry made payments totaling $337 million to 7 hotels and guest houses to provide quarantine accommodations. But it had a formal contract with only one of the service providers. The 6 service providers without formal contract were paid a total of $293 million. In the absence of formal terms and conditions, the ministry exposed itself to unbudgeted liability claims and varying payment arrangements. One of the service providers unexpectedly asked the ministry to pay the facility's electricity bill and 90% of the water charges. The ministry also paid another of the service providers $3 million for sanitization works at 3 of the 7 facilities, in addition to the rental payment for the accommodations. The Auditor General says this arrangement was not in keeping with Section 53 of the financial regulations.
Shitty.
However, in response to the concerns, the ministry says due to the extremely short time frame, it was not able to negotiate formal contracts with these entities. The ministry was also chided by the Auditor General for lacking accountability for amounts transferred to other entities.
Listen.
In one example, it transferred a total of $174 million to the Ministry of Local Government, the National Solid Waste Management Authority, and a non-government organization to fund activities to contain the spread of COVID-19. However, it did not implement measures to track the utilization of the funds dispersed.
No money now, look.
The Auditor General noted that the NGO spent $14 million of the $20 million it received on activities unrelated to the COVID-19 emergency. The Ministry of Health's purchase of fixed assets was also brought into question. A sample of fixed assets purchased totaling $55 million noted that the ministry spent $2 million to purchase 45 televisions and 15 tablets. However, the ministry did not indicate on the purchase records the reasons for acquiring the devices. Consequently, the Auditor General was unable to determine how these acquisitions related to the COVID-19 response initiatives. Siobhan Campbell for Nationwide News.
Big up yourself, Nationwide News, for the report here. Big up Nationwide News, people. You can go check it out. Now they hear what going on in the country. You saw them treat me. Nobody got jail for nothing, man. I don't see you them problem at Jamaica. Everything we have at Jamaica don't at the bottom feed of them. Hundreds of millions of dollars, people. Move money around from the Ministry of Health to some other ministry. No, they don't put no tracking, nothing, people. Just, you know what when that happened? You know what happened there, sir? Black hole money gone. How many other ministries where money are dropped down in a black hole like that? TV buy another tablet by them, a hustling office, it sounds like. So take the money and buy TV and tablets. No accountability. Nobody can give account what them buy the TV and the tablet for, what have to do with anything. Television and tablets in a COVID. Money are go all about and no accountability, no paper trail. When you see how the money gone, people. You saw the money work at Jamaica. So these are the Auditor General. Nobody go to jail. Nobody's held accountable. Nothing ever happened. So look at Ray Reid. His allegation in thief, him alone, $1 billion with a B. They look at the other lady, Miss McLean. Under fair management, $140 million gone from Nutri products. Look how them treat you, man. Enough of them in the people. Enough of them in the people. You hear the money spent. That's why they see me come and me ask, where the money there? No fight come at Jamaica. So what them do? Them have some like a bloated contract. A politician always have them inch man where them get to do some contract, you know. And if contract bloated, if a 50 cent, it reach $1 million. Because in the back door, politician get back food out of it. Politician hustle them own office. All them millions of people, hundreds of millions of dollars, Jamaicans. Teacher not get no money, no raise. Police are still owed. 2 months teacher not get no pay. They might run off of the island. Air traffic controller strike. National Housing Trust worker strike. Immigration officers strike. National Water Commission workers strike. People are run off of the island, go across Mexico to come across the border. The company that responsible who make the Nutri products for the schools in Jamaica come out against the government, want to quit the government because the government not paying the bills. There's another company in Jamaica who make uniform, school uniform for a high school in Jamaica, want to quit the government, come out all in the paper. Because the government not pay bills. Country not run good. Garbage is all over Jamaica right now. They're not paying the bills. But millions, all you can hear is millions of dollars going down some black hole. And nobody's ever held accountable. Nobody. Nobody's held accountable. None. No politician will be held accountable for this. None. That's how them use the people. Millions of dollars came to give Jamaican people for living up. Everybody at Jamaica. Those who sell a market, someone sell a roadside, sufferers we can't make it because COVID out there, they look a barber, them a barber shop lock down because the bad dog get their hair cut because the big C and them don't know what go on. Hairdresser saying when lock up them hairdresser shop, nail tech. We don't get the money. We don't look a boutique, we don't open up a clothing boutique, we don't try at Jamaica. We don't get the money. The taxi man and the bus man, we don't get the money. We don't get a dime. Someone who don't get no money, want to $10,000. We don't get no loan for lifting up. Well, the money came to Jamaica. From the other day, I raised these conversations, you know. The money came to Jamaica, came for you poor people. Nobody gives a damn. Nobody care around here. People, when you hear all these things, people, the money there. The money just use the office. To do whatever they want to do, people, nobody are held accountable for now come out of this. Nothing is going to come out of this. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing now come out of this. Nothing. I'll read it again, man.
Mrs. Monroe Ellis noted the importance of
Miss Monroe Ellis is the Auditor General. All right? The Auditor General.
To the nature of the COVID-19 crisis.
Listen.
She lauded the Ministry of Health for responding to the COVID-19 pandemic early and adopting a proactive approach. However, the Auditor General says while the ministry was required to act quickly, it failed to maintain even the most basic paper trail to facilitate transparency.
Basic paper trail to facilitate transparency. Basic paper trail. When they want to thief money, when they want to do all type of stuff, no. This is what they call muddy up the water. This is what they call muddying the water. Smoke up the place. No, I don't know money. The boy, I don't have no paper trail. I don't know. I can't tell me confused. Muddy up the water for thief money. Mr. Tufton need to come out come tell me where them hundreds of millions of dollars gone. Tufton need to come out, highly incompetent man, you know. He need to come out come tell me all them money there. Andrew want to see if you come tell me, you know, where them money there. Me ask where they got their money where. Andrew want to get to give or no. From there they may ask, you know, where the money there. Look at so. Listen.
Transparency, accountability, and effectiveness.
None of that.
In one instance, the Health Ministry made payments totaling $337 million to 7 hotels and guest houses to provide quarantine accommodations. But it had a formal contract with only one of the service providers.
How them only have a working contract with one? So much hotel and go one them have contract with. Only one hotel them have a contract with people. A government run not even party shop we can call this. Because party shop run better than the government. We see party shop put on new shops everywhere. See juicy beef, mother party, the whole of them improve over the years. They move from selling party to them and sell a breakfast and lunch and dinner now. Party shop improve and a step up. We can't call Jamaica party shop. I disrespect to the party companies in Jamaica I love so much. And nonsense is a go on so. Nonsense is a go on so. People them now run the country good. The country now run good. They might run blindly. Everywhere. Everything in Jamaica is under is not even garbage them pick up. Country now manage good. No transparency. Everybody hustle them office. Kind of like up at top of hustle office too, so no man can talk to no man down a bottom. The only way the Prime Minister can discipline some of them man unless they have secret for each other. Are you afraid of people? People.
Service providers. The 6 service providers without formal contract were paid a total of $293 million.
You hear that? You hear much $100 million them, no contract with them, you know? No contract with these hotels. Me not say patient not go there. But there's no contract, nothing on paper, nothing you can follow, nothing people, no transparency. Everything is all muddy and murky. So you can't go back, go pinpoint and say this, that, and the other day. Muddy up everything. That's what they call muddying the water as they go. Muddy up the water, rubbing out the footprints, rubbing out the step. There's confusion, confusing everybody. What kind of nonsense in our country? Eh? These hotels, I mean, why I want to say most money you know take go give people know Jamaica run. Whenever there's a money contract, a man get some money and make sure say the politician get him money out of it, because the politician and make sure say you get more than what the value of service we are give, because the politician have to get money out of the bloated contract. That's why you call a bloated contract when a contract is pregnant. The contract is bigger than they pack the contract. So them can get money in at the back end. We could continue to listen.
Dollars. In the absence of formal terms and conditions, the ministry exposed itself to unbudgeted liability claims and varying payment arrangements. One of the service providers unexpectedly asked the ministry to pay the facility's electricity bill and 90% of the water charges.
Listen.
The ministry also paid another of the service providers $3 million for sanitization works at 3 of the 7 facilities, in addition to the rental payment for the accommodation.
Look, you pay them rent, you know. So everything is already sorted out. If you come to my hotel with COVID patients, we have a reason to say, so boss, what happened to when them leave? Oh, sanitary, you have to add that in the payment too. That have to in it initially. Me not for people. If me have a hotel and the government is going to send COVID patients to quarantine, people, not all these people have COVID. Them coming from overseas and they just need somewhere for the people to quarantine to make sure, say, them not have the big C. That's what was going on at the time. When everybody are panic and don't know nothing about this big C. I remember. And Jake's, St. Elizabeth was one of the first to step up and give him facility. So I'm thinking Jake's must be the only one with the contract with the government. I did video on that. And so the guy Jamaica got Jake's on a Treasure Beach to support him. Because Jake's was the first to step up and give the government access to its facility to house quarantine patient, not necessarily COVID patient. Who remember that? Because enough places to go through when this thing just start. People were panicking, the government are panic, even the cruise ship worker them, they are see and do all type of stuff and couldn't come home because everybody panic and they want to cook the worker them come home. Enough things went through people. And tourists, people flying was quarantining. You remember that? For your days quarantine to make sure, say, you know, have the big C. And how much is not all the hotel them have contract with the government. So I don't know if I just money them I take and give the hoteliers them and give them something out of the back end. People, I saw them treat the country, you know, people. Nobody got jail, nobody's held accountable. Millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds. Listen, man.
Accommodations. The Auditor General says this arrangement was not in keeping with Section 53 of the financial regulations.
No!
However, in response to the concerns, the ministry says due to the extremely short time frame, it was not able to negotiate formal contracts with these entities. The ministry was also chided by the Auditor General for lacking accountability for amounts transferred to other entities. In one example, it transferred a total of $174 million to the Ministry of Local Government, the National Solid Waste
Ministry of Local Government, National Solid Waste. So other people are name food out of it too. Just send a lot of money up there. Just like the Minister of National Security. Enough money them get. That's why crime, you see, crime now go down. Because go and pump most of the money to Ministry of National Security. Them not buy police, they not give police no race, police not have no radio, police not have no taser, police not have no tool, them not have no button, police not have no good vest. No police not have no vest. Police can't get a change of uniform. Police in there for 10 years don't get a change of uniform. But with all of these millions of dollars that are pumping our Minister of National Security there, so that's why I say crime pay. Because this ministry is going to continue to get the maximum amount of money every year. The Ministry of National Security budget is big. That's where a lot of the money I go. And no crime now fight. So money I go somewhere and make some other route. And then now making it right, people, you know I go to the right places. I saw them hustle offices in Jamaica. Nobody go to jail. Nobody get disciplined.
Waste Management Authority and the non-government providers $3 million for sanitization works at 3 of the 7 facilities, in addition to the rental payment for the accommodations.
Rent. Hustling.
The Auditor General says this arrangement was not in keeping with Section 53 of the finance.
So you're going to give the hotel them more money. How much $3 million, how much $1 million for sanitize the place after you pay them rent. Remember, the sanitization of it in at the rent. Remember, they have a contract, you know. So if you come at my place, I send people come to my place to quarantine. We got reason about when these people leave, who's going to be in charge of the sanitation around here. We're going to have that in an agreement already. But no, the government give them an extra million claim. Them give them $1 million on top of them big millions when them get. You much $100 million them get. You much $100 million them get to house people there. And after them get the money and cleaning and everything was already in the contract, me know that, me an idiot. Can we have a hotel, me have to discuss that also. Right? Anyone of you with a hotel, people that come quarantine at a hotel, wouldn't that be in the contract? Wouldn't that be in the contract, people? Anybody here who have a hotel and people are going quarantine, you have a thing with the government, a contract with the government. People are flying, they quarantine your place. Would you have that in the contract? Say, when these people, who are going to clean the place for sanitation? No, government pay for them water, electricity bill, sanitary, clean up the place. No, man, you can't fool Carlos. Throw me knowledge of politician crooked. I tell them how I feel about this. My gut feeling tell me, say, our money gone somewhere else, no paper trail, and they just make up something. Extra money with them thief out. They don't stop people. Every ministry in Jamaica is like this. All of them. That's how I feel. In my opinion, every ministry in my country is like this, is running like this. Jamaica people will never come up for nothing. These guys don't go to jail. Go do what? Jail don't make for them. These guys don't go to jail, family. They don't go to jail. We can start playing Peace at Morgan. Listen.
Of the 7 facilities, in addition to the rental payment for the accommodations. The 7 facilities, in addition to the rental payment for the accommodations. The Auditor General says this arrangement was not in keeping with Section 53 of the financial regulations. However, in response to the concerns, the ministry says due to the extremely short time frame, it was not able to negotiate formal contracts with these
people that are them excuse. Such short time frame. Remember, you know, them write Zozo, they write DRMA, you know. Remember they write a DRMA. Remember they have a COVID law, I go on rules and regulation, and lock up people, take a son, charge people hundreds of $1,000s. So they could write up a contract with the hotel worker. How hard it is to write up a contract with hotel workers? It's too quick. No, people. And the easiest way for thief for the money on no seat. For those are us, those are giant like Rachel, Axwago and Rachel. From the day they talk about where the COVID money there, the COVID relief fund, Rachel, where the government get from overseas, all over the world, right? Some of the people of Jamaica get a measly 10,000 Jamaican dollars. And after they get the $10,000, Jamaica continue to get millions and millions of millions and millions of US dollars after that. And the people them don't get no money. You understand me? The money was there for sound man, taxi operators, people who have shops and boutiques, barber, hairdresser, nail tech, the people in the market, the lady who sell at school gate, the regular taxi man, the bus man. That's the regular people, the conductor, the people just don't have nothing. The money was there to lift up everybody. And from there, they start questioning it. Wake up this morning to this. Ministry of Health get audit. When Mr. Tufton I work. Remember the market me situation? Where Mr. Tufton give money to him own sweetheart, who have a marketing company, to market about him, to make him look good. Remember, you know? You have a sweetheart, it's something that look shady if you do it. Anybody that knows say that look shady. You can't, I do certain thing where you know say I wrap up in a bed with woman and the money I go to her. Fit talk favorable about you, write favorable stories about you. You should have given somebody else. So therefore, you should have given some, because it don't look good, family. Me and a leader people, me and a politician, but me know it don't look good. It doesn't look good. If you're in a position like that, but you have a girlfriend with a company, I get contract from our boyfriend, from the people. How you call that? What you guys call that? What you call that? There's a name for that. What you guys call that? In the comment section, what you guys call that? So all these things are corruption, people. Nepotism, cronyism, hism and schism. Every ministry in my country, in my opinion, running like that. The country now run good. These are the crooks who have in the office, people. And a lot of these things, must I tell you, been happening for decades, since I was a boy. I saw politicians get away with hurting the people, robbing and doing all type of nonsense and ism and schism. And nobody go to jail. People, we have to be honest here. It happening from me was a boy. Every administration come in and do the then how Jamaica must look good, people. How we must be all right, people. We don't must look like a third world country forever. Every day me hear talk about third world country. Politicians come out and come talk about this, that, and then make you want to feel sorry for yourself like we're just a poor little country. And how we cannot, no call us down. Jamaica is not like America. Jamaica more expensive for living than America. Jamaica more expensive to live in, you know, than America. How much have we got Jamaica with how much money in our pocket? How much money we spend one day? And where you get feet? How many of us go to Jamaica, go spend a couple of weeks or whatever and go spend? And the money just fly out of your pocket like what? You have to wonder, say, you go to a supermarket and a foreigner come from with green dollars. You go to the supermarket, say you want to buy the same stuff you buy up and so because they are Jamaica now you want to feel like a comfortable same way. So they go to the supermarket and buy the few little bags. And they hear how much $1,000 the few little bags come up to in Jamaica. It make you wonder how the Jamaica people them do it. It make you wonder how many people them do it. How them do it. How them do it. Jamaica people me don't know how to do it, you know. Jamaica people, me don't know how to do it in the aya. John know me don't know how to do it. Me don't know how to do it. But to do it. We do it anyway. For we are come from far now, we are bad, you know, man. Say, boy, how much money we have and the money gone. If we don't know what we do, we come far, we can't take back a cab go home, you know. Me say, if we don't know what we are do, when we are travel back home, we can't stop at one of them local stores at the airport and we get a bottle of water. If we don't know where we are doing, we go to Jamaica, the money run out of our pockets so quick. And a foreign where I come from, we carry extra money to spend. And the first we come to Jamaica. It make you wonder how the poor Jamaica people them do it every day. How they do it? Where do they get money from? How they survive? Nobody care for them. And the money come out there. And I saw them treat the money. Every ministry, I saw them treat them. We have nothing but some look like, in my opinion, appear criminal in the office. And that's my total opinion. A bunch of politicians with no integrity, no class, no decency, no honesty. Them don't love the people, them there to serve themselves. I'm telling you all the while and you don't quarrel with me. PNP in the office, them do the same goddamn thing too. When PNP in the office, them do the same goddamn thing too. Take your money and do whatever they want to do with it. Side door deal, back door deal. Criminal get contract. If you go buy gun, if you turn on the gun for the same citizens them who pay tax. All this type of nonsense, you know. Nobody go to jail. That thing I need to stop. We have social media now. I mean, now stop coming nice and expose them backside. From the day I talk about this, you know. And my friend, you like somebody that listen. You like somebody that listen and they want me to hear where the COVID money gone. Now, like seriously. From the day I do something, you look at the Attorney General here. Because this man, yesterday I do a video again, you know. So at this moment, I see it pop up. It's like somebody want me to know what the COVID money we ask they spend. Because them come out to come tell you what I want with the money, see it I play for you, make you continue to listen to it again and dissect it.
These entities. The ministry was also chided by the Auditor General for lacking accountability for amounts transferred to other entities.
Listen to that, Listen to that, sir. No accountability to money spent, people, the taxpayers' money, people, none. You like them just take money and do so. Like the other day, I tell us that Andrew Owner said he might give each MP $25 million for God them constituency, go do some cleanup and whatever they might do. Giving puss butter. A bunch of politicians with no integrity, no class, no decency, no honesty, no fairness, nothing about themselves. Gonna get $25 million from prime people. I saw them do it under PNP, saw them do it under labor right. Tell me, sir, lie me, I tell. Tell me, sir, lie me, I tell. Say that's different way them do it under PNP. Tell me, sir, lie me, I tell. Just tell me, sir, lie me, I tell. These things must stop, people. Me not open yourself a suck up for no party, no side at Jamaica, me say. Me not put no man or no party over Jamaica. Remember that. Somehow we need to put ourselves first, our country first. Them politicians are in there for, oh no, them see we under PNP, see we under labor right. Tell me, sir, lie me, I tell you. Them things must stop. Them things must stop. No, when I stop, I like my expose. News media not doing this type of job, so we bloggers got to take this up. And take our job serious. Serious. Look at poor people in Jamaica. Look what struggling people in our market right now. Some of the poor Jamaican, them not get up back on them feet after COVID, knock them down. Some of them not get up yet, you know. Some of the Jamaican, them not get up people. You have people over here, so we not get up yet either. Since the COVID knocked them down. Many Jamaicans still up on them belly flat at Jamaica right now after COVID. Nobody now hear them cry. There's no interest to make the people of Jamaica life better. There's no interest, people. Prime Minister walk on there cut ribbon like people are goddamn idiot. And woman still come on social media yesterday and I start living a folk club same way. Look how long I'm telling about the lady who live in a folk club with the 3 kids. And guess what Jamaica do? Instead of them help the woman, they might threaten the woman to take her, pick them. I said these things, we said we country run backward. That's why the people stay so Jamaica. There's nothing good coming from Jamaica when they have some politician when they love or no. The woman live in a scholar in a folk club, and before the government find a place to put the mother and the kids together, the mama not abuse them, she don't neglect them. That's how you take away people picking in Jamaica. You don't do this already to the lady where they offer tree a big money, you know, man. Who remember that story there? You don't do this already, we do one video upon that to the lady where they were offer tree a big money and she have picking them, you know. Instead of find help for the woman, Jamaica government rip the picking away. The lady wasn't being abusive to them. No neglect. So how you take the people picking? Because she poor. A poverty, we can't take the woman picking. Jamaica, a poverty, we couldn't take the people picking. But Prime Minister walk around and give a house. How come there's no housing program for a woman like this? She should have to wait for charity for. Look here, there's a charity I build a house here. I think there's a blessing after flow. I'm see the lady over there with her yesterday again. So that means the charity still, the lady still trying to help her to build a house. God bless you, blessing after flow. God bless you. Go on, do the thing. Every charity, big up on yourself. Because they do so much good to Jamaica people who don't even know it. A charity lady, I see over there yesterday, no, blessing after flow. I see her on live yesterday. I talked to the lady who live in a folk club. Because she get help for her and build her wall house. Right next to it, she build a nice wall house for her. Some of the government should have come in and help. Before the government come help the woman, guess what them do, people? Threaten the woman to take her pit to them. Guess what the pit them live now? The pit them live with her sister. She have a sister I take care of the picnic them because government is they find housing to rot in. While Andrew owners walk around and give a key, you know. A key clown. Andrew owners a key clown, ribbon cutting clown. Instead of finding help for this lady, set her in a shelter. There's no such thing in Jamaica. For the government to help she, you know, the government have to build something for her. There's no housing program in Jamaica. If a woman like that will need help right now, she go in her. But the charity we see yesterday, the lady will do the charity. Over there, go up on live yesterday with the lady in the fall cube. But the government say, straight if you take with the lady baby. Rip the baby from her. Displace them. Oh, do not think about picnic. Oh, do not think about the picnic psyche and make their well-being. You are not. Else you not try to keep the kids with their mother. How you know the sister is a good mother? And I'm going to take care of the kids like the mother. How then nobody not take care of them like you? Most parents, nobody's going to take care of kids like you. How do you know the sister will have the pick them? Me not say she abusive in the people. Me not say these things. But the best person to have the kids are the mother. But before the government keep the mother, the kids have been tapped, the government threaten the lady to take care of kids then because she's poor. She's poor. And she live in a chicken coop. But she's a mother who is not abusive to her kids. There's no sign of abuse or neglect. But they are taking away the woman picnic. They did that already to a woman who did their halfway through a big money. I think as Zazan they go find that woman there. I think that is who remember that, people? Who remember that? Same thing that they do. No compassion, no empathy, no love for the people. Going to office, all of them. This is what I'm going to office to go. That's what I'm going to office to go please themselves. Buy how much TV and tablet, no account. Where just people. Nobody go to jail in Jamaica, only the poor. Politicians don't go to jail. Only poor people who vote for the same politician then. Let me continue to listen to this.
In one example, it transferred a total of $174 million to the Ministry of Local Government, the National Solid Waste Management Authority, and a non-government organization to fund activities to contain the spread of COVID-19.
What is that?
However, it did not implement measures to track the utilization of the funds dispersed.
Over and over. You hear this? No people, you hear much money gone? Now listen, from the start, you hear how much money gone, yes, sir? No, Mr. Tough Time, you're a failure, you must step down. You are a failure, and them go like say you're the best, most hardworking. No, you are a failure. You are a failure. Plus the dead babies, them where you want to cover up. It's not illegal to try to cover up deaths and childbirths. Like legally. International illegality. To cover up death rates or childbirth. People, isn't that illegal? On an international level. All of that must be accurately registered, logged somewhere. Somebody in the comment section tell me what I want. Isn't that illegal? Me not lying up people. I don't just read and watch TV. But me ask you, isn't that illegal when they have politicians that cover up death rates? The birth rate and death rate. People, I'm thinking it's illegal on an international level. All of them things must be registered accurately somewhere. A politician hide these things, they're breaking the law. But they know the law, people. I just read and watch TV. Tell me somebody in the comment section. Tell me if I lie, man. Tell me. Somebody tell me what they are, sir. Exactly, JC. They use problems to try fix problems. No solution. No solution, my brother. Nothing for Jamaica people. These things been happening from the devil was a boy, from a little youth. No changes. Jamaica needs changes. We continue to play.
The Auditor General noted that the NGO spent $14 million of the $20 million it received on activities unrelated to the COVID-19 emergency.
How much for you, Wagwan? How much $1 million? $14 million. Spent on sick when I have nothing to do with nothing. When they now spend something, when they claim say have to do the COVID but not put no paper trail. Murk up the water. That people, And muddy, they muddy up the water. It's like you're walking, you just rub out all the footprint them. And that's go on there, so. So you confuse, everybody get confused. Them confuse Auditor General. Auditor General can't find nothing. Auditor General come on, say, boy, them need to do better bookkeeping. But Auditor General can't see where the money gone. Or if it gone, that's so. When I remember, well, I should have, I play idiots. Well, we should have, sorry, we never have the paper for that. We never do it, you know, because it's so short of a period. We never have a contract with them. Well, me know, man, sorry, we never have a paper for that. People think we're idiot. Them think we're idiot. Them think we're idiots. Money is a look, people, which other ministry? When the money are run out of people. Every freaking ministry. I believe it's every ministry. Jamaicans, they are leaking them and they don't have money to clean the garbage. No garbage collection pickup. No garbage collection. Make us listen some more.
See, the Ministry of Health's purchase of fixed assets was also brought into question.
Yeah.
A sample of fixed assets purchased totaling $55 million noted that the ministry spent $2 million to purchase 45 televisions and 15 tablets. However, the ministry did not indicate on the purchase records the reasons for acquiring the devices.
You see more TV and tablet them buy? No reason why they acquire. No people, nobody don't care. People, nobody can talk to Tufton. I'm a bad man, I'm a run the thing. Nobody can. I don't know what I'm going to Jamaica, people. People, I don't know what I'm going to Jamaica. Like everybody around them office independently. And there's nobody above them to discipline them. It's like everybody around them office different at Jamaica, independently of Andrew Owen's leadership. He like his Nolan people. He like them, him can't talk to no man down about him. Do you know why? I think, and this is my opinion, the rest of them down about him say the Andrew Owen's. Now show him taxes. I play a shady. He not people. Him not transparent, he's not honest. The rest of the man them see. And them have dirt on him. So basically, this is my opinion why the Andrew Owners can't discipline them, you know? Because if me a thief and me a the boss, how me gonna talk to me worker them? When me see them thief? Them see me thief, you know? Them see me corrupt and crooked. How me gonna talk to those below me? Me cannot talk to them. There's no way me gonna have the guts to go talk to them when me do the same thing. Or maybe I am setting that example. Maybe the example is coming from me, the top. Maybe. That's why everybody do it and get away with it. How can you run a government and the leader can't discipline nobody? Eh? For the people. They don't love it, man. They don't love it, aya. Look, listen.
Consequently, the Auditor General was unable to determine how these acquisitions related to the COVID-19 response initiatives. Siobhan Campbell for Nationwide News.
People, Auditor General.
Mrs. Monroe Ellis noted the importance of you.
Auditor General confuse ourselves. You me say, they muddy up the water. Call us so stupid. They muddy up the water. That's what happened. They muddy up the water. Dash money yes and this and just muddy up everything and just confuse Auditor General. And you know Jamaica nobody no question, so they can't tell Auditor General anything because nobody not drag no way in no court to tell you where they got their money there. You can always tell Auditor General what they want to tell Auditor General, you know. You can always tell you whatever they want because you know so you not get slapped, you not get dragged before the court for people money. You have to speak the truth. So you can tell Auditor General all the lies, tear up all the documents, rub out all the footprint in the sand. That's what happened in the Ministry of Health. And the tough time. How good is this money? How good is this money to the country people? We just want to know. We just have to shed light on this story today. Because this is not normal. This right here is not normal, people. What I say I go on in Jamaica is not normal. And I say run government. No government runs so. People, this is like a government. This sound to me like a criminal enterprise instead of a government. Every man I do what they want to do. Money I spend, give them friend. Money I dash a yes or dessa. I saw Jamaica run like a criminal enterprise instead of a government. Tell me if I lie, Carlos, I tell. When you tell me if I lie, me I tell family. The place now run good. It now run good, family. It now run good. Now run good. I swear to God, the country now run good. Jamaica people who no deserve better. We all deserve better. We deserve better. We deserve better. We deserve better. We deserve better. Jamaica people, you deserve better. All of we deserve better. We deserve better. Only deserve better. We need better people. Love or no. We are running the country right. Love or no. I show love. There's no love here, people. There's no love coming from these criminals. There's no love, people. There's no honesty. There's no honesty. No honesty, no decency, no integrity, no honesty. But these people want to call them honorable. Come on, man. Look up the meaning of honorable, man. Look up the meaning of honorable. These people want to call them honorable. No integrity, no honesty, no decency. Cannot be trusted. Them lie. Them thief, they're not better than the youth them on the street. Who don't lie, who don't thief in the office, who don't beat to the woman with stool. Who not different from the youth them on the street. Who don't cheat on the wife of side girl, who not side chick, who in the office. We something not different from every bagger man. Who not different man. With them, the man in the office in Jamaica, and the woman them. Because two women sit down beside George wrong yesterday. The man beat his wife with a stool. Was propped up and get support from two female parliamentarians. One sat on that side, one sat on that side, while they was up there standing up talking. They were in support of him after he beat up a woman with stool. These are the type of thing we have in Jamaica. This is the type of thing we have in our country, people. A lot of this grimy stuff been happening from I was a child. But under the honest administration, it's the worst me see these things. Nobody else ever done these things, family. A lot of these things are the first. I already told you guys a lot of things are the first. What are the first we're going to get from Andrew Honest administration? We see the first time air traffic controller strike. We see the first time immigration officers strike. The first time NHT workers strike. The first time water commission workers strike. The first time the police have the government in a court for back wages. The first time we see the police march on the government in all black. The first time we see teachers migrating in mass out of the country. The first time we see some police leaving the force. The first time some soldier leaving the force and not reporting it because they're embarrassed. The first time we see some nurse and left the place. The first time we see Jamaicans that go across the Mexico border to get away from Jamaica. It's the first time we see the Nutri-Product people come out and the government want to quit the government, you know. You have a contract with the government. That's the best thing that a lot of company wish and pray and hope to get a contract with the government all them career and never get it. So you imagine you have companies who have a contract with the government, want to quit the government because the government not pay them. Companies like the company that make the Nutri-Product come out in the paper and say they want to quit the government not pay them. Companies that make uniform for Jamaican school youth in high schools come out in the paper and say they want to quit the government because the government not paying them. People don't even understand these things. Garbage not picking up. For the first time, all these things in the people. How many first times? So how good is the Andrew Honest administration? We don't say Jamaica mash up. We want to mash up the country. I'm not afraid to tell you that. I'm going to put my mouth out going and talk. The country are mash up. And if I lie, me I tell today, call me so come tell me otherwise, or call me on my phone and make a reason and make no quarrel on social media. No quarrel with me on social media. If you have something to quarrel me about, see my phone number here, ask me feet. Inbox me, ask me feet. Everybody knows, say, almost everybody have my phone number. Ask me feet and you call me and make a talk. And don't be afraid to call me. Because some of the things say, boy, how me dep on the social media. It's when me do my video, I'm serious. Now people think they call us angry. It's an angry man, but I'm not. Ask people who call us. Ask anybody who call us. When I do my video and I deliver my video, it's a different person when I deliver my video. I tell me, I have to do this. Because I come out of my gut and I come out with the feelings. I not guess I'm not fake this thing, family. I not come lie and look clout. So if you call me, don't believe say you up me, I'll cuss you out. No. Because I know so someone up and calls us, a boy calls us always crossy, man. People, I'm not a cross man in real life. No. I'm not a fact. He's a loving man. And ask anybody who call us phone and talk to me, them always call me. And I one time I want to call. Trust me. If you call me one time, you're going to call me again. Because you're going to love our reason. And some of these, so if a man or a woman have a disagreement, based on anything we say in any video on social media. And you think that you have a little education, and you want to educate me. I welcome the education so I can be more knowledgeable and more smarter so I could go back to my community with more knowledge. I will be a better person, deliver better, not true. So I and I don't know everything, right? You understand? Me don't know everything. If a man thinks I know everything, man, the biggest fool. I told you also, I am a student in your guys' class. I also told the guys that since me come on social media start doing this, me get smarter, me get wiser. Why? Why me get smarter and wiser? Because of you guys. You guys educate me along the way. Your comment section, in the comments, you guys educate me along the way, people. Yes, you guys educate Carlos along the way. You guys educate me along the way. And you know, they pick up knowledge. People inbox me, people, they just even read the comment, even if they don't even inbox me. Even if they don't even inbox me, family. I'm see it in the comment section, I'm read it. I'm say, you know what? Acknowledge that. Knowledge is power. So I say, anybody, any video me do, on the piece of boy, I don't want to talk to Carlos, you know, you get to me, you know, and you know, I make a reason. Yeah, some role, you know, but don't come from my page, come things here come cuss me off or your boss from my page, come in and watch you, I'm gonna listen to you. All I'm gonna do is block and delete you. And you know, some of the funniest thing is that sometimes the people who come from your page and they might come in a negative way and a cuss and want to go away there. They have a point, you know. They have a solid point and a valid point also. But sometimes a man pepper it with some local arms or bad word and disrespect and stuff. Well, it's not gonna stay on my platform. I'm gonna delete not only it, but you, because you should have known better. Yeah, but that's a kind of stay, man. Yeah, man, but one of the worst thing, hardest thing for black people, I mean, I like black people, but sometimes people call and they black themselves. They don't care, I'm never get out of the community. However, Jamaica, I say, Jamaica been running like this for decades. Under PMP, under Labour Right. But to see under this administration, it's worse. Everything is worse under Andrew Ones. Everything is worse. And the lie me I tell people, me just tell you all the things that happened for the first time in Jamaica. So it must be worse. Everything is worse. And people, we never even talk about the crime. The most people ever dead under any prime minister. The most people ever dead under any minister of national security and police commissioner. The most murders. The youth them take Mali for the first time. We never see this year to me I grew up. We're not in that. For the first time, Jamaican school youth are taking Mali. News coming out of schools in Jamaica that the youth them are drunk in school compound and high on the Mali and them rum. I read that police have to be called to schools several times to remove these unruly kids under the influence of the Mali. You understand me? Me and police are talking about there's a crack house not far from the school. But police are talking this thing. Why the police don't go lock them up? Police are not joker, you know. We're not joker. Police are talking about give story about crack house. It's so in a Santa where police are talking about it, you know? And this and that, and the police are going like say there's nothing they can do about the crack house. Police are describing and talk about when they go to nasty and rank and this and the police, you know. But look here, I'm gonna show you one such place up here in Florida, and the feds them tear down flat. It wasn't a crack house, it was a store, convenience store. I think I took you guys there to the convenience store before. Remember me do a video and tell you say the most dirtiest store I've ever seen in Florida? People who remember the video Carlos did, I'm gonna show you guys the most dirtiest store I've ever seen in Florida. And the activity that was going on there, inside the store when we go there. People with a store they flattened down. Feds shut it down. People, the feds shut down the store. It's not just a liquor, it's not the convenience store alone and the whole building. The other building, other place there too. Yeah, where somebody could have rent. But guess what? They shut down the store. They said it was a menace and a nuisance. So them shut it down. I'm gonna take you there, I promise you. I'm gonna take you guys there and show you what left of this building. Rubble. They get machine and tear it down to pieces. No more that store. It's gone. That's what government officers need to do. They'll just come tell us that there's a crack house and kids going there and yeah. If it's a nuisance, what do I do with it? What I do about that and a threat to the environment and the youth, them boy? Come on, man. Anyway, family, me just tell away the money there. Tough time I go like say my big this, big that, get up every day like my fitness guru. But at the same time, money I miss on them hand. Murk up the water. Tough time people. I wonder what Tough time do with the money. Because him alone miss up their money. And him alone benefit from this. When do the money? Everything murky, people. Muddy up the people. Man, muddy up the water and National Housing Trust. Him not know nothing. That's the Ministry of Health. Ministry of Health. Muddy up the water. Money missing. Brother, you know fit. Fit there where you're there, sir. We are talking about people health. And you can't even keep a good paper trail or nothing. Mr. Tufton, if you step down. You're not fit. Listen, you can't keep a paper trail you talk about you're over doctors and nurse. No, man. No, man. We have a incompetent people that run offices in Jamaica. This man is not even a medical doctor, you know. This man is not even a medical doctor, you know. You have the medical doctor play fight crime. Chang, a medical doctor, him over crime. Very incompetent on crime. Him should have in the hospital, them do so. People, I want to understand how these people do. Vaz, him over technology. What kind of education Vaz got? Me matter about nuclear, you know, I think on some nuclear argument. Tell me what kind of education Vaz have that we talk about nuclear and him in a Ministry of Energy. Them thinking people and technology. Ministry of Technology, you need people with brain in them position there. What kind of, me say, show me where Vaz have. What kind of school Vaz go? Show me him record. Very unqualified. I am Minister of people. Technology? People, our Minister of Technology must be a bright person. Very bright person. Minister of Technology. I mean, I talk about nuclear, this nuclear plant, power plant, or whatever, blah, blah. People, what kind of nonsense in our country? We are not served right. Yeah? They're not talking about the missing money, family. They're not talking about this missing money. No, because some of the money move from Ministry of Health, gone to some waste management, gone to Ministry of this and that, claims that it have something to do with COVID, but even the Auditor General look like she confused. Even the Auditor General look like she confused. No the money there. Even the Auditor General look like she confused. Hold on, how come money I take out of the health ministry? When Jamaicans don't have beds in the hospitals, when Jamaicans don't have soap and toiletries you have to take to the hospitals, Jamaica with health, we don't have no brain scan machine, nothing like that. We don't have machines and equipment at the hospital to save lives, but they might take out the money. Send some other places, to some other ministry. What a wicked piece of, or the wicked of people. What kind of wickedness is that? Remove the money from where people has, you've saved the people in life. Send it go somewhere else, and some questionable way. Make a play it for you one more time, because they deserve to hear it one more time. We don't deserve to hear it one more time while going to the country. We're going to expose the nastiness them. All criminal them in the office of Jamaica, mashing up the country, blame everything on the youth them down the bottom. When the same local youth them get a chance and come and find them have to change. Because laws here in place. Them they fail to put laws in place, but in a few weeks you have a DRMA law, and now we can have gun crime law, we can have no good laws in Jamaica. No matter what criminal you see them catch, don't feel too happy. They will walk, so Jamaica stay. All criminals walk. Real easy. Criminals walk, you murder people, you get bail. Man of them on double murder, get bail, come out, come murder more. No love for the people, man. No love, man. That's why I not stop do these videos. I not stop highlight the thing, family, because Jamaica need help and the news media not do it. Nobody now run down the must sit there and go get answer for the Jamaica people, them. Nobody now seek answer. Nobody now seek change. Nobody want a difference. Them don't want the country better. It's business as usual. Move on to the next headline. Move on to the next headline. Nobody that seek change for the country. Nobody love the people that are mad like me. Angry like me if you rob from the poor people, them. People, the money come out to get to help you. Labor right, me telling you from last night. Because only love sent to take me on when I talk about Andrew Ones. The idiot liberate them. Not a good liberate. Come here, liberate a family member to my daughter them. Yeah. But them say them now vote for Andrew Jones. Me them attack. Them sorry. Anyway, me not getting that with them, you know, because them decide who. My kids them, me not tell them who them to vote for other people. No, man, I trust them to make the decision. Me them say something calls and see them a big kid, so they can go vote for whoever they want to vote and they make them choice to vote for Andrew Jones. But me just hear them the other day attack. So like they now vote for the man again. Because nah, do good. And the young youth, them are open up them eyes. You understand me? My own kids them. So I could listen to this again, people. I want you guys to listen to this again. I could listen one time. People are talking about the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health. Auditor General did an audit. And this is what the Auditor General find where the money gone. You may talk about the COVID relief fund that we get from all over the world. Well, the Ministry of Health gets some of that money. And people, if the money turn a top, it turn a bottom. You like not even the Auditor General can find out and come with a good answer. Where they got their money there? A P. Merkinis. Listen.
Mrs. Monroe Ellis noted the importance of using emergency procurement due to the nature of the COVID-19 crisis. She lauded the Ministry of Health for responding to the COVID-19 pandemic early and adopting a proactive approach. However, the Auditor General says while the ministry was required to act quickly, it failed to maintain even the most basic paper trail to facilitate transparency, accountability, and effectiveness. In one instance, the Health Ministry made payments totaling $337 million to 7 hotels and guest houses to provide quarantine accommodations. But it had a formal contract with only one of the service providers. The 6 service providers without formal contract were paid a total of $293 million. In the absence of formal terms and conditions, the ministry exposed itself to unbudgeted liability claims and varying payment arrangements. One of the service providers unexpectedly asked the ministry to pay the facility's electricity bill and 90% of the water charges.
You hear that?
The ministry also paid another of the service providers $3 million for sanitization works at 3 of the 7 facilities, in addition to the rental payment for the accommodations.
That's your money.
The Auditor General says this arrangement was not in keeping with Section 53 of the financial regulations.
Thief!
However, in response to the concerns, the ministry says due to the extremely short time frame, it was not able to negotiate formal contracts with these entities. The ministry was also chided by the Auditor General for lacking accountability for amounts transferred to other entities.
Listen.
In one example, it transferred a total of $174 million to the Ministry of Local Government, the National Solid Waste Management Authority, and a non-government organization to fund...
So, hold on, how no garbage now pick up at Jamaica? How no garbage now pick up at my country? All the money I go all in place. How no garbage now pick up? How much hundreds of millions of dollars I go on? How no garbage now pick up? How Jamaica still dirty, so? Them are criminal in the office.
Activities to contain the spread of COVID-19.
Yeah, right.
However, it did not implement measures to track the utilization of the funds dispersed.
Of course. That you call muddy up the water. No, but we wipe out all the footprint in the sand. We're not leaving no paper trails. You must not know where the money go. We just have build up something and say something. Are the Auditor General confused? Because politicians are got jail. There are politicians that go somewhere, go sit down and be questioned. When they have to under oath, when they have to answer. These politicians must be held, go somewhere, go sit down and question under oath. On behalf of the poor Jamaican people. Jamaica, we don't deserve better. We all deserve better. Our life don't have to be hard like this. Make we listen.
The Auditor General noted that the NGO spent $14 million of the $20 million it received on activities unrelated to the COVID-19 emergency. The Ministry of Health's purchase of fixed assets was also brought into question.
Listen.
A sample of fixed assets purchased totaling $55 million noted that the ministry spent $2 million to purchase 45 televisions and 15 tablets. However, the ministry did not indicate on the purchase records the reasons for acquiring the devices.
They're not telling nobody nothing. No accountability coming from this administration. People, nothing. So baby dead there. The Prime Minister say him have 100% confidence in a man like this. This man where you're here, so all the missing money and all that. The Prime Minister say him have 100% confidence in a man like this. Well, lie to the nation. Lied about the baby then. Baby then and keep it quiet. You never give the people them a chance to make a good decision, conscious decision, not to take them baby to that hospital. If people didn't know that the hospital are kill people away there, they're not taking people somewhere else. That's the man, the prime. People, the country now come better. Look at the people in the office. No character, no integrity, no decency. And they don't have no shame. They don't have no shame. They are above the law. Jamaica law not go for politician. They are totally above the law. We just see Judge Rang beat him woman with a stool. He's in parliament. Never got jail. Politician in Jamaica beat his woman with a stool like a dog. A metal stool. Beat his woman to the floor with a metal stool like a dog. The Prime Minister did not come out and condemn him. See, one come out yesterday as pure racism. Prime Minister don't come out and condemn these things. Here goes someone again. The Prime Minister have 100% confidence in him. Let me continue listen.
Consequently, the Auditor General was unable to determine how these acquisitions related to the COVID-19 response initiatives. Siobhan Campbell for Nationwide News.
$55 million fixed asset. I just saw the money go, people. I saw the thing set at Jamaica. There are 9-day talk, you know, I saw the thing set, you know. News media now push these things, you know, reporter go find Mr. Tufton now. If I over here saw news reporter out of Mr. Tufton office, right now, if that was up here, so people, news reporter would be outside Mr. Tufton's office right this minute, knocking on his door. And if you don't want to answer them, they will hang off in the parking lot and they will be running you down to your car with the mic in their damn face and the camera. But look here, a Jamaica man, I saw the thing set. The only problem we have are the peasant and down the bottom. The law, they are totally above the law. Everybody, but you can see people. We just said to you clear, so Jamaica people and millions of dollars came to help you out. From all over the world. But the money was hijacked. When you hear where the money gone, all 55 million just gone, people. The money came for you guys. I may do some video there, they may ask, where they got their money there? So this man, they may hear where piece of the money go. So more on the Auditor General to go and drop out the man news here, make you know who else? Who else got COVID relief fund, boys, and do so with it? In my honest opinion, every office in Jamaica, every ministry is corrupt. Every minister is corrupt. Everybody in office out there in government is corrupt. It's my opinion. It's my honest opinion that every office in Jamaica is corrupt. Tufton office is not the only office where I run like a, but can't call it party shop. Because like I said, party shops are improving. They are good business. We don't know what to call this. I don't know what to call this. Free for all. Who can grab the most? Or whatever leaders who can talk to the ones below you. It tells me that the leader is no better than them. It tells me that the leader is not to set an example. Because if you set an example, anybody down the bottom do anything, boy, if it make me feel embarrassed, may I cut out your neck. May I do something to you, you get sanctioned. You know, come in the office, come hide. If you're a man with good reputation, Mrs. Rachel said something I saw. Rachel said, and the people are hit with the largest fines in the world for the same offenses. People, remember me do video upon them, you know? Big up on yourself on Facebook and YouTube. Me love you, know? Blade, Jamaican people need to revolt and remove this government by force. Blade Brown over YouTube. MJ, that is the name of these people. MJ said that on YouTube. You know? Me D said corruption in high places on Facebook. And said criminals in suit, clean clothes. Call it the evolution of narcissist. Lataya Wolf, YouTube. Talk to my people. Yeah? Me not get no help from them. Me never have no money to buy food. Lataya Bless said that on YouTube. She not get no help. She never have no money to buy food, people. None. Me say these guys must be held accountable. They must be held accountable for every cent of the COVID money with them thief. They must be held accountable. All these countries that send money for Jamaica, the Jamaica people money come for you, Lataya. Lataya, money came for you. Lataya, money come for you. Come for everybody, just like how we get money over here. People, if I tax America, you get it. You get it. Eh? I remember your videos giving the Jamaica people a heads up. New York badness. You remember that? Yes, we did that video. I giving a heads up. Long time about that money. Me also telling about the money on them bar from the World Bank. Me also read that too. Yes, family, are right over YouTube there. Me also did a video about the World Bank. I'm gonna read it. What the World Bank said the money was for. The money that we get from the World Bank, the loan that we have to pay back, our people have to pay back. The money came. The money came, people, to stimulate the country. I'm going to do a video upon this when the money come there, people. No warning about this money. Come and know. And the money is there to stimulate everybody. Like me just tell you a while ago. The people were selling school gate. School gate. The woman was selling a market. The barber. The tailor. The dressmaker. The restaurant, the little boutique where selling little 2 pieces of shoes and clothes. Eh? The bars, a lot of young ladies out there, young men that try to open little bars and a hustle out there. The man that sell a pot of soup on roadside, the money was for you too. The mothers, the fathers, people in general, the money come for Uno. Loan? We get PPP loan over here, PPP loan. Business in America, if you have a business, you get a loan from the government. I tell you yesterday, I got my barber not pay rent for 6 months because the landlord I get money from the government to help out him own tenants. The landlord, there was a rent moratorium. What do you call it? Something like that, right? Moratorium, rent moratorium, where them can't kick out the people them out of the house during the big C. So therefore, the government was helping people buildings like the barber. 6 months him not paying no rent. 6 months. The landlord not kick him out. Because the government make provision to make sure so the businessman who's a barber keep him business, so he can keep food on the table, so he can pay taxes, so he can be that person again, lift you up. How much sound man in Jamaica have to pack up them sound off a big C? How much promoter get run out of business? You think they're idiot? How much promoter name out them promotion money in a big C? I can't promote them no dance right now. How much of them? Think me a fool? How much shop people name out them shopping at the big C? Shop closed down. Nothing now open boy, nothing now make. You name out the money first out of the tilly. After you name out the tilly, you start name out the biscuit, the bread, the bull of them. You start them out all the bubble gum and the sweetie them. You start drink out the soda them one out of your shop. You start drink out the beer them. And so poor life stay, me used to have shop too. Me know exactly what me I talk about. How much poor people struggle in my country? Eh? Bar can't, shop can't, don't get no help from the government. But at the same time, we don't get one of the largest. Sir Rachel put here, sir. This is what I tell you a long time. Sir Rachel put here, sir. And the people were hit with the largest fines in the world for the same offense. For the same people that are wicked. And I want to give them 4 more years again. 4 more years. What am I going to do with 4 more years? They asked for last night, you know. Well, Andrew Owners and the millions will do it 4 more years. It's full of duty to come out go vote. I mean, I start telling you. Only if you go out go vote. Don't sit up and say, boy, I mean, I vote this. You better go vote. Your life depends on it. Do it for your country this time. Put politics aside. Save your country. Anything we're green to leave office. Start from the local government election. Remember, Carlos, I tell you, local government election is very important, people. Don't just sit down and wait for the general election. Do you hear what I'm saying? The local government election is very, very. Facebook, you hear me? YouTube, you hear me? The local government election is very, very important. Go out and cast your vote. Get rid of them and save your country. Do it for your country. Someone who does love man and politics. The man who wanna love hide the money from Uno. Never give one a dime. See, we are talking about tough teller now. They take money from the Ministry of Health. We have a good, better hospital. Beds and all the things that people save for their life. Them take out the money out of it, send it somewhere else. No improvement to the hospital. Them no plan to improve the hospital, no people. Them no plan to improve the hospital, and the people of Jamaica would have never know this. And the Auditor General never come out when them a drunk or ya. The people of Jamaica would have never know this. If you never hear this one Auditor General, that money in the healthcare system. Come here talk about the healthcare day, and I mean somebody say, Carlos, America is not America, you know. All them stupid, me not have to hear them coming up on my page. Them just saying sorry for yourself. Jamaica one of them most expensive destinations. So to stop talking about Jamaica poor and this and that. Jamaica not poor. I just want to go, every officer leak money like I tell you I go on and so. Jamaica not poor, no stop it. When people come and say, Carlos, America is not, Jamaica is not like America, then the type of argument is woe me this and woe me that. Sorry for myself. We are poor people. People in the state of India because a crooked politicians who are not held accountable, they are above the Jamaican laws. Laws in Jamaica not for them. Tell me something now. Someone on labor right there, so and come up and so come take up the anti-honest. When help come for only in the most people. See, Rachel put us on the reach again. The man who not gonna vote for Sita. And the people are hit with the largest fines in the world for the same offense. And the COVID DRMA law. How much? $100,000 for a mask? And the man, people, if you give up Andrew Honest 4 more years, what am I going to do with it? What am I doing with it, my people? I'm more punishment than I want. You think the man love or no? The man get money if you give or no? A small portion of Jamaica people get a stinking $10,000. And top of that, the man is sending money to Western Union. No respect, boy. What Western Union have to do with money for poor people? People, this not make no sense to me. Western Union giving out government aid, money run to Western Union. So who own the Western Union? Sorry, it's another scheme that. All that is another scheme for whoever run the Western Union. Who own the Western Union in Jamaica? Can they have to get some money to pull this off too? I saw them doing money in the people like when you hear it's a tough time, money gone, that's a gone, that's a gone. People who run the Western Union, why is it the Jamaican government send Jamaican to get the government relief? They look stinking $10,000 about the African Western Union. Who own the Western Union? What is? What caused this? Why is it Jamaicans have to go to Western Union to get the money? Come on, man. Some people are saying, boy, Carlos, them can't find them this and them can't find them that. My address and this. So if they can't find it, what kind of country I run? So tell me that people are dead I vote to. It tells me that people who were dead still the on the list as alive. So not tell me these things, family. Country I run and a bush where I cook. Country I run and a bush where I cook. The country now run good. The country now run good. The country now run good. The country is not running good, people. Remember, Carlos, I tell us, the country now run good. We want better for the country, for Labour and PNP, for everybody. Them are people that money come for other people. Money came. Money came for Jamaica people. And the same one that vote back for the man. People. You know, see me I say. Imagine this. Look for the hospital. Look what Karma Regional Hospital can do now. Because tough plan I say Andrew Honest here. Take the contract or give one labor right and qualified man to fix a hospital. No, you cannot, anybody can build a building, but everybody can build a medical facility. You need that type of engineering kind of skill set, mason to build a contractor to build a medical facility. That's where the roadblock come in a Karma Regional Hospital. Now the money done, the hospital not done. The hospital look like a madhouse based on pictures of what people are telling me. And that's how them left with. Think about all the hospitals you see around here. We have family members, we have a virgin just go down there this year, and him dead because they not give him some goddamn IV. So Mr. Tufton and Mr. Tufton people dead because he run out of goddamn oxygen. Mr. Tufton, and that him, you know, in a big sea, you know, the country run out of oxygen because the man, me say, nah, run it good. Now give account for the money. No, you don't know if we need oxygen or not. Tufton now running the place good. I'm too busy doing some other things. Not to people. How we going to run out of oxygen? It's not like oxygen was short. We could have get oxygen, but man forgot to go buy oxygen. Just like I have the paper trail and where the money there. Me don't remember this, me don't remember that. Where money? How can I cover this way? People, a game we play with your life in Jamaica now. This is a healthcare, you know. This is a healthcare. Too much side chicks getting some of the money. Blade. Too much side kicks getting state money. And a lie. Yeah? Too much side kicks that get government money. Even bad man get money if you go buy gun. Bad man get money if you get contract, government contract. When it done, take money to buy bullet and gun and recruit more youth and turn the gun for taxpayers. It's our country run. It's our country run. Anyway, guys, I just want you to know, I'm glad I'm there. I tune into this. I have to make it here because I depend on where the money they campaign. Where the money they, Andrew Honest. Where the money they campaign, me depend. All the millions of dollars we get for poor people, where the money there? The money does stop. Some people get $10,000. And where the money they them here say, money I go, yeah, some money I go, some unknown place, some money I go. People. Hotel that is not registered, now no contract with the government, I get money, claim say it too short. Claim say too short. People, me never see them right. Me never see the government write a law in so quick like what they do the DRMA Act. And like Rachel said, charge its people the most in the world for the same violation. Them no love it. Give Andrew Honest 4 more years. See money come for governor there. You think if a boy get money for give me and make me hungry. Me ain't not with you. He said if you get money for give me and you make me hungry. You make me struggle. I don't give me the money and you come tell me say you love me. You get money for give me. You get the money for give me and I say I have the money. You get the money say, hey, give Carlos this. You get money for give me when me I struggle and never give me. You get money if you give me when me a struggle, you never give to me. How am I going to support you? So what else you know I get Jamaica? Jamaica will never get that amount of grant again unless we have another disaster. Remember me tell you, Jamaica will never get that amount of grant in any given one moment. Jamaica will never get that amount of grant ever again. I tell you. So if we have an opportunity getting all this grant to lift up the people then, and we didn't do it, and they come on and come look we vote, come talk about you cut ribbon and give people key, but at the same time, woman still in a fall club, and I promise it, instead of put elevate our life, and I promise it, take away our picnic them before you give our place to stay. We're not fake, man. We're fake, man. We're not fake, man. The fakeness, man. Fake. And some of the people have bite. I hope the people have opened them eyes. I love you guys. Hurt me heart, man. Hurt me heart bad. Big one yourself on YouTube and Facebook. The abuse, constant abuse of Jamaican people. Take off a clown, the clown show. People appear disrespect and disrespect me. Nobody's held accountable for nothing. Jamaica people, that is wrong. Jamaica people, the farmer was in government for many years and her husband was well positioned. Her husband was well positioned. People appeal corruption are going. Nepotism, cronyism, all type of ism and schism. Do you hear me? Conflict of interest. People, me say, let me tell you, man, somebody say, Andrew and all of them done some beautiful speaking is a member of parliament, a basic school. And I lie. Sometimes I wonder whether I'm going to get a position to go in the office. And Andrew Honest, It's all like a dunce too, you know. Me tell you a while ago, say, man sound like an idiot. For be a prime minister. So me beg you wonder if credential is sold at in a Jamaica like the motor vehicle depot where you can just go buy your driver's license. Anything in Jamaica, you can buy it, you know. So some of them, man, yeah, sure. Anyway, people, I love my country. The other day, a member from my page just came up with a good proposal. The brother called me. He's a Marine. Big up yourself, Wayne. Wayne is a Marine from Jamaica, work with the U.S. government. Marine. People, we have Jamaicans in all positions in America. All over the world. You didn't know that? We have Jamaicans everywhere. I do all kind of work. The brother is a Marine. The brother want to give back to his country. The brother said we're willing to train our police. Tactical training. Can I say the police them not train in Jamaica? The man is a Marine in the US. The man says he's willing to go to Jamaica, go train. The police them in Jamaica. Tactical training. Where can go and go clear up a man and do him fire shot. Him say the police are not trained. The man said police need taser and training how to use a taser. There's so many people up here that want to give back to Jamaica. But there's a uphill battle. One of the biggest things we have to tackle is corrupt politician, corrupt police, crime and violence. And none of that can be fixed from bottom, people. It fixed right from the head. Long time I had the video and tell you, know. And someone will say, everything gonna blame Andrew. Even someone who will come back around now and agree with me. And I like people, some of them come around. And people saw me and say, but some of the people say, everything you blame Andrew. Andrew live at the yard. Andrew tell people to kill nobody. All these things people ask me. If Andrew tell the gunman to kill nobody, family have Andrew responsibility for put on the crime in Jamaica, to get it down. It's Andrew responsibility. Nobody else. Him go all about Jamaica and chat about the job. He talk down on the PNP and talk up himself for the position I'm in. He fight for it. See them pay vote for in the office. See them pay beat him in the office. He fought for the position. See him in there. He have a responsibility. Take a dump or come out of the toilet. If you can't take the heat, come out of the kitchen. You promise that you're going to make all these things happen. And we expect you to make it happen. People vote for you based on the words and the promises that you promise them. People voted for your words and your promises where you promised them. When we support you, when he was running against Portia that time. It was based on your words you promised us. Things you said, Andrew Honest, and your words. Me see you go over Goat Island and you stop Portia from digging out Goat Island. You demonstrated your protest on that. Remember that? Some environmentalists drive Andrew Honest around Goat Island in a boat. And tell Andrew Honest say the dangers this is going to pose if Goat Island is dug out. The whole time Andrew played Ginal, like he's in this environment, he's going to stop the digging out. But under Andrew Honest and digging out, speed up. We just send our first load of white lime to America. How much mountain them have to go to take out to white lime in Jamaica? Under Andrew Honest government, we just remove the first load of white lime from Jamaica overseas. You know what a load of white lime is? You think I want a truckload? What a load of white lime is? Shipment, a shipload. That's a load, a shipload of white lime coming out of the mountains of Jamaica. So basically we have a new venture now. White lime. So we go from backside digging out the dirt. So we dig down the white lime now. And the one you believe say them love the country, love the people. We love the people. Too much corruption in the country. It's coming from Andrew Honest's office and down. Him can't discipline nobody because it seems as if him corrupt too. Because it's only if you have a corrupt leader and you do the thing where other people are doing, you can't go confront them. You can't be bright enough to go confront them. Anyway, people, and is another hour and a half video again, as usual. And thank you so much. The opposition too class weak. I don't lie. Opposition weak. You don't believe I'm here opposition. Are we black as an opposition, you know? I oppose certain thing, you know? Money grab. How are the opposition people? Opposition weak as hell. But the opposition them, I say, I want Mark Golden on my page. Me, I go send him an inbox. Me go send him an inbox. Tell him someone to talk to him. Me go send him an inbox, man. I want him on my page. Come on, answer some question. Yeah, man. And social media do it, you know. Radio and TV na bigger social media than people. Can the whole of them depend on social media look? Views. If they're the bigger social media, radio and TV will be on TV and social media and look, cloud. Do you hear me? So, me don't like to have Mark Golden on my page to ask a few questions because I'm very serious. I mean, I have a few questions I like to ask Mark Golden. I mean, no, only I said I like to ask him some question too. Not two people. Me don't like to have Mark Golden here so for some questioning. I'm a serious man, I'm a question people, you know. Me like to have him up here on my page for some question. I know, Carlos, me I send him a message right now, people, on the live, yes, sir. No, I'm serious. Me on the page right now. See that? You're about to send him a see that? I send a text message right now. Yeah, man. I tell someone I have a talk with him. Because he can be potential leader in the people. More if you know what him have different to come. If I the same thing. Me I texting people. Right pan live, me I do it. So me don't forget. Me not forget people. Right pan live, me I do it. I text Mr. Golden. Right, Andrew Onis answer me, you know. Many of you write Andrew Onis letter, you know. Many people from my page wrote Andrew letter, Andrew Onis on behalf of, what the girl name again? Kaylin. On behalf of the young lady that was beat up by some woman and in the hospital for how long. She there at home now. We wrote the Prime Minister on behalf of that young lady, and nobody will write him get the answer. Andrew Onis no answer the question, no answer nobody. And the government never run people. And the government never run, says a criminal organization, in my opinion. Because politicians out there are dons, you know. Dons of all dons, you know. Dons over bad man, you know. Let me write this. Dear Mr. Golden, greetings. So may I go to him. Come on. At your earliest convenience. Thanks in advance. All right, people. Dear Mr. Golden, greetings. I'd like to have you on my program for an interview at your earliest convenience. Thanks in advance. For an interview about what? And for an interview on the no, I tell them I'm interviewing about. You see the people? You did get my message. See the people? See there? We did send Golden. You can see it. We did send Mr. Golden a message. We want to talk to him up here, so. It's that important. The country that important. I love to talk to Mr. Golden. Andrew Golden said, now come past him too arrogant and him think he too big him and the Kardashians. Him now come talk to nobody. Andrew Golden said, he'll never go sit down with a blogger and talk to them. No, he's too cocky. You even watch Andrew Golden when he come overseas and sit down with the people. You look a reporter up on the side and reason with him. Arrogance, even they are foreign to go look on Andrew Onis foreign interview them arrogant, talking over people, talking down. Go listen to Andrew Onis when he overseas sit down with people interview. Go listen to your prime minister, you sound like an idiot. Go listen interview them a foreign. People, watch him like a hawk. I'm a prime minister. Me support him when he come out and lie and say this, that, and the other when he was a run against Portia. Me support him. And the first couple of years, me realized, no, this is a failure. Then we start talking things. Because I'm in love with no man and no party. Me and there to nothing. I look for the better for my country. Anyway, people. Thank you guys. Later, see me send out Mr. Gold in here. I wait now for an answer. I'm going to let you know, guys, what him say. If him say anything at all. Just like how we write Andrew Honest never write nobody back. A barrage of people for us are write letter on behalf of Keelan, the young lady that was in hospital. Andrew Honest never write nobody back. Tufton never helped the lady when in the hospital. Andrew never helped the lady. On social media, we help the lady. God bless her heart. She's a good mother. She's a strong mother. Keelan mother. She's a good mother. She's a strong mother. She never give up. She never give up hope either. I'm going to talk to her personally. She never give up hope. Because she knows that God got her back. Disgusting set of people in the office, man. Thief in the goddamn code money. Where the money there, Jamaica people? The money come for uno. Make us say, where the money there? Hashtag, where the money there? Anyway, people, but I love investigation done and people held accountable. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Respect. YouTube, out. Facebook, out. Later, yeah?